Hey everybody, this is Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com, and I've got a special treat for you today. I'm here with Heidi, who is a professional entrepreneur. She has a professional life in the military and is working to build a substantial business online. And I'm excited because she has taken a lot of action. She's created a following on multiple platforms and is just sort of looking at how to take it to the next step. So I think for a lot of you guys who've been toying around with things for quite a while, playing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, how do you really solidify and create a solid plan to move forward, to start making money, and to really take off and get some really big numbers going? So welcome, Heidi. Happy to have you here with us today.
Hello, hi. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to learn some new things about monetizing my platform. So I'm excited to talk to you today.
Awesome. So give us a quick little rundown on the different social media platforms you have and that you have built some level of audience with.
Okay, so first and foremost, I've been on Instagram now. I actually started affiliate marketing basically August, September timeframe. Really started building Instagram because I didn't even think I knew what it was in August very much. But I went from 300 Instagram users to over 10,000 now. So I reached 10,000 a couple weeks ago, yes. Just using engagement techniques, affiliate marketing, those types of things to build that growth, and then some automation. And then I also have a Pinterest where I've been able to build 5,500 followers on Pinterest. And then also on Twitter, 6,500. So I've built my platform. I'm getting, 3 to 5 leads a day off of mainly Instagram, some off of the other ones, but I'm looking to figure out a way to monetize it. Now I do have free tools out there that I use for funnels to bring in people onto my email list. But growth in Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter is really what I've focused on the last few months, and have been able to significantly grow it in the last 4 months.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many people I talk to that they would die for all of those numbers. So you've done a really good job. That's awesome. Now, I know that your job is very intense, and you travel, and you've got all kinds of this and that happening all the time. So that's going to frame a little bit on where we go with things. I think what you've done is awesome. I think continue, all that you have set up and already running for you on Instagram and those different platforms. Now, I know you're looking at YouTube as well, and that's sort of just starting over there. So what I'm excited about is that all 3 of those platforms can support growing your YouTube channel. And normally what I would tell someone who's really wanting to start making money, so they're generating leads, or building an audience, they're doing a great job, that's awesome. Normally I would tell them to pick up the phone and start calling your leads. That's the fastest way before you're a good enough marketer to create a really good automated sales funnel and things. You can make money, call them up, see what their issue is, offer them a solution. There you go, bing, bang, boom. Now with your lifestyle and everything that you have, I think the best thing that you're doing in order to start monetizing is really to leverage YouTube. And I know you're working with an affiliate program that has a really nice value ladder. Starts off low and continues up to high-end ticket stuff, which is great. And the sales funnels and everything that offer and that program has are fabulous. I think YouTube is the right place for you because it just works really well. You can give a lot of value, and then you can lead people into a capture page. They can get the information and go into the program. And so not necessarily working the phones, because you might be in another country for a few months and, all kinds of stuff. So that would be a bad business model to set you up on if you can't make calls. So I think YouTube is awesome for you and what you're looking to do. And you're over 10,000. You've hit the magic number on Instagram, which makes it so much easier for promoting your YouTube videos. So every time you post a YouTube video, you can upload, even just take the thumbnail that you created for your YouTube video and upload it as a story on Instagram and have them swipe up. That URL takes them directly to YouTube. So you're driving traffic. So you've been building up this audience. Awesome. Let's use these audiences, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and just drive traffic to YouTube. And you can leverage that to grow a lot faster. So I would definitely plan to use your Instagram stories. Okay.
Okay.
With, I don't know if you're doing this yet or not on Instagram, but I know you've got some great inspirational quotes and things. In the mix of what you're posting, 1 out of 5, just say, of the post, you can definitely have a call to action to click on your link. Okay, so that can also kind of beef up the leads that you're generating through Instagram as well. So leveraging stories to promote your YouTube videos, having a call to action to click on your link, whatever that is in your website, so that you're generating more leads for Instagram is great. You're generating leads. How many leads would you say you're generating a day?
So on Instagram, I'm probably generating 3 to 5 a day, just solely from the growth of my platform.
Okay, that's awesome.
Stories, though.
Okay, no, that's fabulous. So 3 to 5 leads a day. You should. Are you emailing your list?
Yes.
Good. And how regularly are you emailing them?
Probably only twice a week.
Are you getting them? Yeah, I know you're in an attraction marketing system that offers a free Wednesday night webinar. So, yeah. So is that part of what you offer them, some of that value?
The Wednesday night webinar, yes. And then I email them when I've put out a YouTube or a live video.
Perfect. Good. That's what I want to hear. Now, on top of that, you can leverage your list to directly promote your offer as well. So you essentially think of your email list as kind of like the goodwill that you have as a bank account. And you have to keep making these deposits of goodwill to build up that know, like, and trust factor in order to make a withdrawal where you're actually putting an offer in front of them. Okay. So you want a lot of goodwill if you're going to do a straight, flat-out offer. But it's a much smaller withdrawal if you're just leading them, inviting them to a webinar or something to learn from that does the selling for you at the end. Okay, if you're not directly promoting the offer in your email to your list, you can do it more frequently.
Okay.
So every couple weeks at least, you should definitely be doing some sort of soft promotion to your list for your offer, your main offer. And then, once a month or something, you could run an actual promotional thing. And you could even do it with a bit of urgency. You could offer as a bonus for everybody who gets signed up by Thursday night, do like 3 or 4 emails for it leading up to it. And then, you're going to do a free workshop Saturday afternoon or whatever. Like, you can add some bonuses to get a new batch going, and really leverage that. So I think that would definitely help. Good. You're leveraging your list. You're doing it. You're like the perfect student. I just have to tell you, because I know for everyone, we met her back in August and helped her get started. And it's fun when you actually see someone who does what you're telling them to, because it's not usually the case. So this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. So Instagram, leverage what you got. Okay. Twitter. Now I know you're using automation. You're following our automation course and stuff that we teach. So fabulous. Every time you have a new blog post, add it to your rotation. Video. Add it to your rotation in Twitter, so you're getting views through that. Pinterest, pin all of your new YouTube videos as well. Okay, so leverage all of these things to promote your channel or your YouTube videos. Now, I'll give you a secret Twitter strategy that Todd and I aren't actually doing right now, because we're I just have to shoot a video. It just hasn't been on the top of the priority list, but we've done this in the past, and it works great when you're first getting started. Many of our first 5,000 followers on YouTube came from this very strategy. Are you ready? Okay.
All right.
So you're growing Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can leverage Twitter, and you have the training in our course on how to send some automated tweets, right? So you can shoot a video, have it as an unlisted video on your YouTube channel, welcoming people to, happy to connect with you here on Twitter. I create a lot of great videos to help you as an entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. Your main meat and potatoes of what you're about, and telling them to subscribe to your channel from that initial welcome tweet that you do in Twitter.
Okay.
So we were getting, just from that alone, even without really producing content, we just had a few videos out there that we weren't actively working YouTube, and we were growing 100 subscribers a month doing basically nothing. So that's a nice way to add on what you're doing. Now we're going to layer it on once we get our stuff back up, just because who doesn't want more subscribers, right?
Well, yeah.
It just makes sense. So yeah, we're going to add that back to what we're doing. But since you have that Twitter audience, leverage it. And I don't know much about Pinterest, but I don't know if you can have a welcome video on Pinterest just for people who are checking out your boards, and you can also tell them, click to subscribe, and leverage the platforms and the audience that you have, directing them towards the channel that you're focusing on building right now.
Yes.
Okay? Awesome. So YouTube, if you haven't gone through any of our videos that I've done, I did a 4-part video series on YouTube video creation and how to just get your stuff to start ranking, how to grow your channel and get views. I would highly suggest going through that. I'll put the info card here for everybody. You can click on that and you can start going through that series. But if you're doing YouTube, it's good. Okay, it's going to give you exactly how you should be getting started and how to start ranking, which is important. But that's what I love about YouTube over Facebook. Facebook, you can't, new people don't generally find you on Facebook unless you're paying for ads, right? That's it. YouTube is a search engine. So you can just go ahead, create content, and new people find you every single day on their own. And that is fabulous. So I think that's why I love it. And I think the way you've structured yourself so far is going to set you up to grow quickly. Okay, as you ramp up YouTube and you start leveraging all of those distribution methods essentially that you have, that's awesome. You can grow pretty fast. So do you have a posting schedule at all for YouTube at this point?
No, I don't. I'm just getting started rebuilding this channel.
Okay.
So I have not done a schedule or I would like to do a 90-day push to structure setting it up. And that's what I'm looking at doing, but trying to get an idea of what I need to cover in that time.
Okay. Yes, and yes. That was where I was going to head with you. If you really want to grow YouTube, people, doing a 90 or even 100-day run of daily videos. It's intense. It's definitely a challenge, but you're going to be rewarded. Okay. Because you see your watch times going up. Especially, you've got such an advantage because you have an audience elsewhere. I'm just telling you, that is a huge advantage. So, you're going to get some views just from promoting to your existing channels. And then as you just create more and more content, guess what? You'll be emailing your list more because so it's going to make you better at emailing your list. It's going to make you better at posting stories, doing the different things on your different channels because you're publishing. And then as it grows, your watch time is going to go up. YouTube starts to pay attention. If you show them that you're legit, that you're really in here, you're not, because how many people just start up a YouTube channel? Like every Joe Schmo starts up a YouTube channel. Do most of them ever do anything real with it? No, they don't. So you need to show YouTube that you're real and that you're in this for the long haul and you're going to be a good creator for their community. So that means, if you can do a 90, 100-day run of daily videos, that is awesome. Now, for your target audience, can you talk to me a little bit about who you want to work with and the kind of feel and direction that you want to go with for your channel and for your business as a whole?
Okay, so what I'm looking for is really business-minded individuals. I'm looking for people that are serious in investing in their business. I would like to help traditional businesses transition online, as well as teach people to do affiliate marketing. I think both of those are important areas, and I want people that are serious about their business and are willing to invest in it. So helping make that transition. And what I found is you can't spend $100 and build a business. I've spent a lot of time and a lot of effort building up my platforms. I also have, even LinkedIn, I think I have like almost 5,000 people there too, but I don't do it. I know. So with my, my military life, and I do anesthesia full time. So I'm doing this on the side, but I have a very strong business background. I love business. Anesthesia was a later life thing that I love doing, but I love business as well. So I'm looking for people that are serious about their time and their business and growing it. I think there's a lot of people, if they do not start moving online, traditional businesses will be obsolete. So that's the area I'd look. prior to going into medicine, I was a successful business. I ran a multi-million-dollar company and I loved doing it, but I wanted to help people in a different way. And with this avenue, I can help people and build businesses. And so that's what excites me.
That's awesome. I love what you said there, and it's so true. And I think you can really carve out a neat channel on YouTube serving those people, helping to introduce folks to how, you know, in the traditional world, you spent advertising at the Sunday newspaper, right? And you do this. Well, here is what that would look like in today's world, right? This is, you paid these companies to generate leads for you, but did you know if you set up these simple little pages on your, you know, on your Twitter feed profile, on your Instagram or whatever, people are just going to come to you. You don't have to pay all these companies to bring you leads. You know, you can help transition and translate, if you will, what they know in the traditional business models into the digital era. And I think that is awesome. And mixing in affiliate marketing makes sense, because you want business-minded individuals. You want true entrepreneurs, not people who are just dinking around, you know, they spent $50 online and now they think they have a business. You're looking for, you know, serious entrepreneurs. And so that target audience is essentially the same. They may already have run a small business or just be in the corporate world in some sort of fashion. And so you can speak to them with your, you know, the information that's helping to transition them into the digital world. And at the same time, those are the same people you want to get your affiliate offers in front of. Because you know what? Your Social Security is not going to be there at the end. Your 401k, who knows where that's going to be. Like, and speaking to those, speaking as you know the language, you have that experience as a businesswoman, so use it, right? And if they're in traditional business and they're in the corporate world, in the corporate setting, use the language, use the concerns and the anxiety and everything that's there to help open their mind and their eyes to the world of affiliate marketing as a huge opportunity. Because, you know, so all too often, and I know for Todd and I, our core audience really is people who are looking for time freedom. They're successful professionals. They're not, you know, broke. They're successful professionals and they're looking for time freedom because their kids are growing up. All these things are happening and they don't have the time to live the life that they want. They got the money. That's not the issue, right? They're successful, but they don't have time. And so it's the same idea that, yeah, you can be a multi-six-figure business person, you know, in a corporate world, and you can still really feel the draw of being able to set your own schedule and work from home and be with your kids and get your kids out of daycare and homeschool or whatever you want to do. So speaking all of that, you know, to your audience and sharing that, I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you do, because obviously you get to work. I think that's great. And don't because I know I have friends and they do constantly like 20, 30-minute YouTube videos every single day. Don't hold yourself to that when you're first getting started. Okay. I don't even know. My videos are as long as they are. But focus on quality over quantity. You're going to get better the more you do it. That video series that I did all about creating great YouTube videos, that's going to help with, you know, getting your retention rates up, having people check it out. But when I really got serious on YouTube, I focused on really short videos, like 3 minutes, like short videos. And then because my numbers weren't good, and so I played with the short videos, I learned how to get my retention rates up and how to get more animated. Because right now, if you were sitting in a room with me, you'd be like, this woman is crazy. Look at her hands. She looks insane. But on a video, you really need to do that, because otherwise it's like you're asleep, because there's a level of energy that's lost on the screen. It's weird. And so you have to practice being really crazy energetic, because it's different on video. You just have to be like you times 10. And so work on all of that stuff on the shorter videos. And then as you start seeing good numbers, you're seeing your retention rate over 50%, you're seeing, you know, that your thumbnails and your titles are improving and you're getting better click-through rates and all this kind of stuff, then definitely stretch it out, right? It's great to have long videos that people actually watch at least 50% of. That's the challenge, though, is most long videos people watch 20% and they're like, I gotta go. Like, this is just too long. So I would, you know, it's great, start small, and then you can kind of start stretching it little by little as your skill improves to have a bit longer videos. Okay? Excellent. Any questions, particulars that we can go into for you?
When you do your videos, do you put everything in a playlist?
Yes, we've got lots of playlists.
Okay.
So playlists, they're awesome. Okay, because your real goal when you're new on YouTube isn't to get necessarily subscribers or to get leads. Your real goal is to make YouTube happy. That's your whole goal. Because if you make YouTube happy, they'll bring you subscribers. Like they're going to, someone who watches your video, a couple of your videos, they're going to chase them around with your videos till they subscribe. Like they're going to take care of that for you. So you should totally be focused on making YouTube happy. Part of that is extending people's watch time. The longer people sit in front of YouTube watching videos, the happier YouTube is because they're able to get more ad revenue by getting more ads in front of the people, right? So playlists are a great way to do this. If you have a similar theme, like my 4-part series, all about getting more views and growing your YouTube channel. It's a playlist of 4 videos. And so when I point someone to a card, I'm not going to put an individual video in that info card. I'm going to put the playlist in that info card. The more videos you can get people to watch of yours, the better. And that's really what makes YouTube happy and what is going to make them, you know, bring people to your content.
Okay.
So they're great for end screens and for info cards, leveraging those playlists. And something to think about too is not just to use playlists as a way to categorize your videos. Like we think of, you know, this is one of the interview videos. This is a, you know, coaching video. This is a how-to. Think more of, you got to have good, you know, think about copywriting. And like, if you still want it to be very appealing so that people see the title, whatever it is, and they want to watch. So speak to how it can benefit them, if you can, in the titles and things on your playlist, and that'll help encourage people to actually want to watch them.
Okay. So as far as, I know, like, is any thoughts on the traditional business? Do you think that there's a market that's easier maybe to transition online or to educate? I think like products for people or people that have some type of specialty type, like I was working with a gentleman that makes custom like military, you know, I'm my military background, but military items, and he's looking to start up a storefront, but he does custom things, and he lives kind of out in the far off. I'm like, no, don't waste your money on a traditional storefront. Like, I helped him build an Instagram profile, and he could watch, you know, do his stuff. So I have a lot of ideas for using Instagram and pictures if you're doing something customary and those types of things. I just find he was like, his mind was totally blown because he had no idea. A lot of people still think you just have to build a business in a store, and I want to be able to take them and say, no, you need to build your store online and don't waste your money.
Yeah, you very well may want to look a little closer at Amazon FBA.
Okay. Because
it makes a lot of sense. I think Todd did a video, and if there's an info card here, guys, that's the video about Amazon FBA. But like for that guy, like that just makes sense. Like if he, you know, if he's selling, you know, stuff, do it. I don't know is he hand making things or is he selling stuff?
He's making stuff. He makes
stuff. That's a little bit different. Yeah. Now that's more of like a Etsy, Shopify, well, like an Etsy and there's like an Amazon Handmade or something. They've got a unique thing for that. But in general, when people say they want to start a business, if you want to be able to show them how much easier it is online, you should look at Amazon FBA.
Okay.
And for you to start maybe playing with it yourself to understand it. And then I think that would be a really great way to go with your audience, because if they understand, I mean, it's stupid easy. When someone is an entrepreneur out in the physical world and they're having to deal with all of this challenges, right? And these really slim profit margins and all of this kind of stuff. And then you can show them how to do all of it online for way cheaper and way easier. It's like, because our online world is way easier. Yeah, it's not easy, but it's way easier than what they deal with in the physical, you know, real traditional business world. So Yeah, I think learning a little bit more of that yourself, I think would be helpful, because it's a great business model that I think appeals a lot to traditional business owners that would just kind of make sense. They'd see the opportunity in pretty easy.
Okay. And also with people, I mean, there are people that enter at every level of business, but your thoughts on a way to help them learn or transition into the online world. Obviously, I look more towards sending them through an affiliate or an education program, because I can't teach everybody what I knew. I learned, you know, through educating myself. What are your thoughts on helping them transition, or what type of thing they should look for?
Yeah, I think you're right on cue, especially since you're working full time. You should leverage the great affiliate marketing training programs that you have access to, and just send people to that.
Okay.
You know, long term, you could definitely create some of your own products to sell, and you could do all of that stuff. I would not think down that road yet. I mean, just focus on the affiliate side. Enjoy your work that you're doing, your 9 to 5. Then, you know, and then just use the affiliate side. And because you can make crazy amounts of money in just affiliate marketing by itself. Right. You really, really can. And so it's not, yes, you can make a lot of money doing your personal products, but it also comes with a lot of work. It really does. So you don't want that work. With what you have, the affiliate programs you've got your hands on, you don't want that work. You can just plug people into great programs that take care of serving. You know, you just make the introduction. They have to do the fulfillment and the serving, and, you know, for the customers. And it keeps your life a lot simpler, and, you know, allowing you to not just take on another job.
Okay.
You know, you can, so great question though.
Okay. And on Instagram, how often do you promote every video? So do you promote your video on Instagram every day from your YouTube channel?
If I was on top of stuff, I would promote it every day to my stories. Not in my stream, my regular feed, but in your stories, because it's great to have something up there every day anyway. And so it just makes sense. And it's an easy thing to go up there. They're not, it really works well in stories. If I had a video that really I wanted to put on my feed, I could. It would just be swapping out, or like for Todd and I, and I'm not sure what your channel name is on YouTube, but you can actually just tell them to type in, Heidi online, and it's the most recent upload, right? And so if it is something that they could type in, theoretically someone might do it. It's not super likely when they have to put extra work in it, but if it's something that they really want to learn about, it's possible. But you have stories, so I would just keep it in the stories. And what I will do, like I think for tomorrow, I set it up that in my feed, I've got an inspirational quote or something, a picture or something, and then in my Instagram, in the caption, I point them to the story. Okay. So I'm giving value. The post itself has value, but I'm also directing them. The call to action is to go ahead to today's story and swipe up to see the video.
So that was the other question I had, was scheduling stuff. So 100 videos is a lot, because honestly, I do 24-hour shifts sometimes. So do you schedule yours ahead, and what do you use? I know on YouTube you can actually put it in and schedule it, but what do you use for posts?
For Instagram?
Yes.
I've been using Planoly for a while now, and I like it.
Planoly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Planoly. And here's another video, guys, right here.
Right.
Planoly tutorial that I did.
Okay. Well, I'll look at that one then.
But yeah, it's a great one for scheduling your posts. Okay. And that's what I do. Like Sunday evenings, I take, hour to 2 hours, and I do all of my posts for the week and just plug it in. And then I leave Instagram alone almost for the entire week. So. Okay.
All right. And you schedule the YouTube on YouTube?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And so like I'm getting ready to take a vacation starting on Wednesday for a week. So I've worked ahead and I've shot all of my videos and I've edited all of them. And then tomorrow I'll actually be uploading them all and organizing them into different dates and all of that kind of thing. So normally I'm just usually about a day ahead, like before I go to bed the night before, I've got it all finished and scheduled to publish in the morning. But you have the flexibility, so you can take some different time off and do some different things. that you can schedule quite far ahead if you want. And one of the easiest ways to do that is batching always your videos. You should have like 1 day a week or 2 days a week tops, so where you're shooting several videos at once. So you don't have to put on your face and do your hair and do all this kind of stuff at the same time. You know, that's a ton of time. That's a time waster as a woman. That's time. You don't want to do all that.
I skipped that this time because I just came from the gym.
Great. But yeah, so batch them makes it easier. And coming up with themes and doing a series also makes it pretty easy to crank out a bunch of videos at once.
Okay.
So if you did like something about your Instagram growth, or my top 10 posts on Instagram, you know, or it's like all on Instagram, and then you've got 5 different videos, like one about setting up your bio, you've got one about your best posts that you ever got most engagement on, and what those look like to teach people how to do it. You know, I don't know, how your most popular stories that you've done. Like, you just break it up into a bunch of different things, but have one theme to it. You're creating a playlist, and for me personally, it's easier to do that than to create a bunch of different not related videos, if that makes sense.
Right.
So.
Right, and it has more draw to bring a person back to watch the next one.
It should, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at least subscribe to get it.
Yeah. And that's, you know, on your end screen at the end, you want to definitely point them to that next video. And what we've found is just to make sure that you're copywriting in your title and in your thumbnail, that each of those videos stand on their own 2 feet alone.
Okay.
Otherwise, what you'll see is you might get a bunch of views on the first video, and then it just really trails off because if you don't spend as much time making it clickable that people actually want to watch it, they just, you know, they die off. So making each of them kind of stand on their own 2 feet, but pushing people. You know, if you didn't catch video 1, we're now in video 2. You click here to get to that. But today we're going to talk about blah 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 blah. You know, whatever. So, okay, awesome. Excited. Fabulous. Well, I appreciate your time tonight. I hope this was helpful, kind of giving you a little direction on where to go.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, awesome, fabulous. So, folks, I mean, she's awesome. All of these different audiences, don't be scared off if you are not there yet. It just took work. Consistent action. She did consistent action. She built up these audiences. Now, let's make some money with it and leverage those existing audiences to build a YouTube channel, which is awesome. Now, for anybody who wants to check out Heidi's channel, I'll make sure somewhere down in the description you can click over, check out what she's got going on. And to learn more about a great affiliate marketing program that teaches you how to be successful and has a great value ladder to help you make full-time income faster, make sure to click the link at the top of the description to check it out. Now, please know that we are rooting for you. We are here to help you create the time freedom that you and your family deserve. So, if you're new, you're going to have to subscribe if you want any help to do that. Also, make sure to say hi in the comments so that we can welcome you to the community. Again, this is Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com. Head over to the next video, and I'll see you soon.